Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jay, and I'm back with another video. Y'all know we've been following Official M in her journey as she tried to navigate life on her own. And this video is titled "Someone Sent Me a Message." So that's the part that I want to focus on today. And I ain't gonna hold y'all because I never do. We're gonna jump right into it. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, y'all. So, like I said, I want to focus on that part where she said someone called her phone. Let's see what this message is that she got from these people.
Let me tell y'all what message I just got sent to my phone while I'm on the phone with my cousin. Hello, blank. Mind you, they addressing me using my real name. Like my real name. How are you? I hope you're well. Congratulations on your success. I'm very proud of you for what you've achieved. However, I am karma, and I want to warn you that the false narrative you created about your mother will eventually catch up to you in a way you might not be able to handle. First of all, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. There is not one line, there is not one word I have said about my mother that was a lie. Every single thing that I have kept in about the truth about what happened is because y'all ain't gonna like it. Hold on, let me calm down, because I'm
What? Wait.
not mad. Hold on. I don't want nobody to perceive that I'm mad at the camera or mad at y'all. You finna see why I'm mad in a minute. Hold on. Let me get myself together. Hold on.
While she getting herself together, what gives people the right? What gives people the right to take somebody else's phone? What is wrong with people? Who y'all think this is that text her? Leave it down in the comments below. Who y'all think this was that text her? Because not too many people should know her real name, because we over here calling her M, right? So who y'all think is behind this message? And I don't care what people got going on and they put their stuff all over the internet. It don't give other people the right to message them. Like, that's weird.
Okay. There is no sentence that I have put on this internet right here. Ever since she put me out, I have not told not one lie. I have not exaggerated anything. And one thing I can say about it, anything that I've put on here, I have audio evidence. I have video evidence sitting in my phone. So if this is my mother, if this is one of her friends, you have gravely made the mistake.
As you can see, the emotions are high right now. I received a text message that really did upset me. Whoever that is, they knew exactly what to say to get a reaction out of me. I was very upset, and I can't even remember all that I said in this video, but I will cut out the things that I don't feel anymore, because some of the stuff I was saying that I was going to just tell everything. I cannot do that. I am not lying when I say you won't like it. I am not lying when I say that once I said once I repeated to her the reason that we both know, she muted the phone. So whoever is on her side, like, and I'm not saying her side meaning siding with her, but I'm saying whoever is in communication, constant communication with her, she's lying to you. She's not telling you the real reason why all of this happened. She's probably telling it in a way that victimizes herself, that makes her look like the victim. Because I'm telling you, the message that I received to my phone, this is somebody who is talking to her. That's stuff that she says. You get what I'm saying? So I had to get myself together, because if I didn't get my emotions in check, I would have allowed someone who does not know the full story cause me to put damnation on my mom by really tarnishing her character. I'm not tarnishing her character, but if I was to tell the real of what happened, y'all will not like it. How do I know that? Because
at some point, you have to stop saving face for these people, okay? Mom included, okay? You got to stop saving face for these people, because apparently there's no limit to where they would go to get you out of your character while you still over here trying to coddle the situation, right? Like, we need the full story. Once we have the full story, like the actual what's all this behind and what's all this over, then maybe that'll cause them other people to go sit the hell down and stay the hell out y'all business. Okay? And I kind of had a feeling too that it was like your mom behind this situation because, girl, it's just you and her. And y'all the only two that's going through this, like, really, you know. So stop saving face, and at some point, just tell us the real, like, just give it to us raw. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to us. We can handle it. And sometimes feelings have to be hurt to humble people, and it's okay. You ain't gonna have true peace until we, I mean, until the real, till the truth is exposed. Okay.
Because look how y'all reacting. Y'all are reacting like this. Y'all didn't even know that the reason my mom didn't come to my graduation had nothing to do with why she put me out. You didn't even know it had nothing to do with what I have done to her. She didn't come to my graduation because she thought that I invited my aunt that she does not like, or they do not like each other. So she did not come to my graduation. She literally said to me, I sent her the invitation. Across the top of the invitation, it says, "You're invited." She responded to me and said, "I don't know if you're inviting me, but I refuse to be put on the same level and such if you invited her. Also, I don't feel comfortable texting you because it might end up on the internet." Yup. Because why in the world you're not coming to my graduation? They was going to see it anyway. They watching anyway. And just like I said, all eyes was on me to see who was at my graduation, and you didn't show up.
Go for a walk. I'm sorry.
And that's crazy. What you and your sister got going on shouldn't affect you not showing up for your daughter, y'all. I would never understand how people let others influence the way they move. Like, are you serious? You ain't gonna show up for your child because of you and your sister issues? But I will tell y'all this. If we just keep holding on, eventually it all's gonna surface like this with her mama not showing up for her graduation. We didn't even know the reason, but now we do. So if we just keep on, and they gonna keep antagonizing her, they gonna keep doing it until she eventually come out with the true story, and we gonna be here to get it. We gonna be here to react to it. We here for the good, the bad, and everything in between.
Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get myself. Hold on, calm down, girl. They're gonna say you an angry black woman. I'm not an angry black woman. Hold on. Hold on. You did right. You pissed me off with this one. I don't know who this is, but yeah, you struck a nerve. But I don't know if you're trying to help my mother or if you're trying to hurt my mother. Everything that I've kept in, anything that I didn't tell and didn't put on the internet, it was not to protect my image. I don't mind telling what I did. I'm not afraid. I told y'all what cuss word I don't cuss at my mama, but in that moment I cussed at her and I told y'all because I'm transparent and I don't have to lie. Anything that I kept back was to keep her image still intact. Yes, I did release some stuff that happened, but that's because it's happening to me. This is my business. If she don't want people to know that she put me out or that she didn't come to my graduation, she shouldn't have put me out. She shouldn't have came. She should have came. That's point blank period. This is the truth. This is the truth. Do you hear me? I'm not adding nothing. So I don't got to do. I take out the camera, record stuff, just start happening. This ain't my fault. But since you, whoever this is, hold on. Listen at this. Your mother supported you when your father wasn't around, and she helped you greatly. My mother raised me by herself. Yes, we struggled most of my life until we started YouTube, but I was never homeless. Let me be rightfully divide how I say this. I never starved. I got through school, K through 12. We always transportation, you know, I rode the city line up to school before, but that's okay. You know, I'm not complaining about that. She did her job. It put me through school. She did her job to put me through school. She did her job of raising me in Christ so that I had a prayer line of God. That's the best thing she ever did for me. Anything that I'm going through, I know who my father is. She may have lacked in some areas as a mother. The way she grew me up in the way I should go, I commend her for that. Hats off to her, because without that, I wouldn't have what I have today. So I give her all of her flowers when it comes to that. But let me keep on reading. Okay, we read that part. There were things she did because you asked her and you decided you didn't want to help her like you said you would. Now, let me tell you something. You have messed up because you are listening to this lady who is lying to you, and you have come to me with this, and you have I said that I wasn't going to do this unless she pushed me there, and this has pushed me. Ain't no way you come out reaching to me like that, like I'm just lying. There are kids I know that have been abused, psychological and physical. First of all, that's not correct grammar, so I'm trying to think in my head who that is. By their parents and never put them out there. You need help, in all caps. Oh, we finna see who put who out there. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't know if you got my number from her, most likely, but I'm telling you, you done messed up so bad. I'm gonna pray to God about this, and I'm gonna put everything out there. Then I'm gonna repent later, like she do.
I was so mad, and I found out who it is. I'm not gonna lie. I know exactly who it is, but I had to calm down. That had me upset because I'm knowing, like, you sitting up here texting me, telling me about myself when you don't even know. You over here listening. Like, I understand that's your friend. I do understand, and you feel bad for her, and you can't help but just listen to her and her pleas and her cries. But the way you texting me like you really know and you don't, and you telling me, keep watching, they talking about tell the whole truth.
Please, that's all we want. We want the full story. We want the full story. And we probably won't get it, but if we do, we're here for it. But people need to mind their business. Like, don't pick and choose a side. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be there for your friend and let that be it. But don't be texting me stuff if you don't know the full story.
You think this is bad? And you want me to tell the whole truth? Why else would I be keeping it? Why else would I?
About that. Cause I wasn't gonna do this, but you took your old wrinkly fingers and text me this message on her behalf, and you put her in the worst position you ever could have. It's important to tell the full truth. Now this last paragraph that you sent, I want whoever this is, I don't even want to say no names of who I think it is, but I'm telling you right now, this is what put the icing on the cake. It's important to tell the full truth and stop listening to social media, because you see they will feed your delusions and help you shipwreck and talk about you later. You act like you love your mother, but it seems you're trying to damage her reputation. Not everything should be shared online. One important list, I don't know what you were saying at that part, but apparently you've allowed her to get in your ear and lie to you. Stay off my phone. Y'all, so after that suspicious text message I got, my mom's cousin has called me. I've gotten 2 calls from a number that I don't recognize that I did not answer, but I'm going to go ahead and see what it is, because I don't want it to be an emergency and something's wrong with her, and I don't know. Even though my aunts and my family hasn't called me, so I don't see why. I don't know, but we're just going to see what he has to say. Y'all, I don't even know if I'm leading this in the video because I want to respect his privacy and I want him get put in a position with old girl. But y'all,
leave it in.
Did y'all hear that?
No.
I was like, hey, how you been? I was like, good, blah, blah, blah. We're talking. And at some point, I was like, oh, I graduated. He was like, yeah, I heard. I was supposed to come, but I was told it was at 3 p.m. 3 p.m.
Let me tell y'all something. I wasn't even going to disclose this, but this is what I would say. And the only reason why I'm starting to let a little more out is because she keep poking the bear. You get what I'm saying? All right, so I knew that I was going to invite my mother to my graduation. It's no way that I'm not going to invite her. I don't care what we're going through right now. I did this for her. Let me tell y'all something. I thought that I came up with the idea to become a doctor. One day, we was getting into a little I would say a discussion of whether or not I would be as successful as I am if she wasn't that strict on me. Me personally, like she was saying like, oh, I might would have got pregnant, or I might would have been a whore, or I might would have not wanted to go to school if she wasn't like that. But I feel like that was just who I am. You get what I'm saying? And she was like, actually, no, it ain't. Because when you was little, you said you wanted to work on computers. I'm the one that told you need to become a doctor. I'm the one put it in you to want more for yourself. So I was like, oh. And at the time, I remember it crushed my whole world. Like, finding out that it was her that made me want to do that. Y'all dedicated my whole life to this hard mess. And you mean to tell me you coerced me so much to when I was little, I don't even remember that this ain't what I wanted to do?
So, more than often, when we growing up as children, we don't know really what direction we want to go in. And I thank God, like, the way I grew up, it was never forced upon me to live the dream that they wanted. Yes, all my people asked for was, baby, bring me that high school diploma. And whatever you do after, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? It's your choice. And that's kind of how I raised my children today. You know what I'm saying? I have two beautiful daughters, and they're grown now. My last daughter is graduating May 23rd, today, Saturday, when I'm recording this video. She's about to graduate, y'all. And I am so excited because they both gave me the one thing I told them that I needed, and that was that diploma. It was a tough road to get them there, but now that we're here, I have the diplomas that I need. Now y'all can go live y'all life, and from this point forward, it's your decision about what you want to do with your life. Okay? Like, I'm so thankful for us that it wasn't forced upon us to be what they wanted us to be.
So I went to school, continued with the major, even after finding out that this wasn't originally my idea, and you didn't come to my graduation. I sent her the invite, and on the invite, few people in my family received this invite. I didn't post it on social media anywhere because I didn't want to invite the whole world to the graduation. But on the invite, I might insert it just with everything blurred out. But it says across the top, "You're invited." She responded and said, "Let me not lie. I don't know if you're showing me this or inviting me. If you have invited blank, I dare to be treated equal as her. She told blank. I said he tried to blank me. Also, I don't feel comfortable receiving texts or replying to them. Uncomfortable." Oh, I said it correct the first time. Just making clarity. I'm not doing blah, 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 blah. So, mind you, it's in bold. Like, the time is literally in bold. After that, which was Monday, May 5th, she sent me a bill that me and her had together. We closed it out. Basically, what I'm saying, I didn't even mean to go into all that. Basically, what I'm saying is she looked back at our thread close to the date of I don't know.
Thing is, if you have voiced to me that you won't be at my graduation because I'm inviting somebody else, why would you want anybody else there who's like close to you? You get what I'm saying? Because that's her cousin. So I just know how she is. And even though maybe other parents would still like extend the invite or send the flyer out so other people could go, I don't feel like that was a mistake because you already told me you weren't going. So then coincidentally, you make a mistake and tell him a late time in the day when it's clear that it's at a.m. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I shouldn't even be saying nothing, but it's the truth.
How she get 9 a.m. mixed with 3 p.m.? Like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm finna clean up. So I forgot to say that the leasing agent who helped me get this apartment, she gave me a card. So we're gonna read what her card says. And I'm gonna try not to like show anything. It says, "Home sweet home."
Yeah, so I'm going to stop this video right here. I think, I feel like that's everything that has to do with someone calling her phone. Y'all leave down in the comments how y'all feel about this situation. It sucks that she has to go through this and right now in her life, but people go through it. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in my next video, okay? Bye. You've turned my worst into the best part of